Let's play Space Empires 4 Econ Tabletop Simulator. I will be playing the Alien Player Victory Point scenario included in the Close Encounters expansion. I will incorporate the rules for ground combat and experience. I will be using a spreadsheet I developed to assist me with the alien player's economic phase calculations. This is a long game and has a bunch of rules. I am bound to make a few mistakes. Please leave a comment if you find any or would just like to comment on the gameplay. I will be playing as a yellow civilization, and the alien player will use the red and blue. I will start by shuffling all the system markers and place them on the board. This includes the white deep space markers and my yellow home system markers. For this scenario, I will start with the Terraforming 1 and Exploration 1 technology. I will mark these two on my production sheet. My flagship, the Argo, will be equipped with the Exploration 1 tech. I make sure to mark it on my ship sheet as the reminder. My starting fleet will consist of 3 colony ships, 3 scouts, my flagship the Argo, a miner, and 4 shipyards. I place them all in my homeworld of Vassar. I will now set up the alien player spreadsheet. To give me a fighting chance, I will set the difficulty to normal. Hopefully I will be able to beat the game at this level. I will shuffle and set aside the alien technology cards. This will be earned by the players when we successfully invade a deep space planet. I am now ready to start the first round. I will start by using the Argo's exploration ability to flip a marker. I find minerals in that sector, so I move the Argo in along with a colony ship and a miner. I then explore the remaining adjacent sectors with my scouts. I will end my first movement turn. I flip the first sector to discover minerals. The next one has a planet. And the last one has more minerals. For my second movement turn, I will first use the Argo to explore a hex. I find the planet a slack. I will move the Argo and the colony ship onto it. The miner will move back to my homeworld to deliver the 5 mineral token. Then I move all my scouts to adjacent unexplored sectors. Finally, I need to move my colony ships. This ends my second movement turn for the round. I flip the markers of the unexplored sectors to see what I find. I get a nebula and more minerals. Not that great, but it will keep my miner busy. Now to the last movement turn for this round. I will move my miner to pick up the mineral to the left of my homeworld. I forgot to use the Argo to explore. I will do that now. It finds another planet. This time it's Vega. I move the Argo onto the planet, and I move all the scouts to keep on exploring. The first scout finds a black hole. It will need to roll a 1 through 6 to survive on a D10. The roll is a 4, and it survives. The other scouts find more minerals and nebulas. It's time to go through my first economic phase. I'll start by collecting my income. I've gathered 5 CP and minerals. I will mark the production sheet. This sheet will help me calculate my economic phase. Currently, only my homeworld is generating income as I have no colonies yet. I get 30 CP from it. I leave the MS pipeline's income as 0 as I don't have any yet. I need to pay maintenance on my fleet. The cost is the hull size of the ship. Only combat-capable ships pay this cost. The Argo is exempt from this cost as well. So, I need to pay 3 CP for my scouts. Now it is time to decide what to purchase. I will pay 16 CP for 2 colony ships. I will also buy a shipyard for 6. And 2 MS pipelines for 6 more. I can't build any more ships as I only have capacity to construct a total of 4 hull with the amount of shipyards I currently have. 4 CP will be left over for next time. I add 1 shipyard to my homeworld for a total of 5. I will return the other token back to the supply as I used it as a reminder only. Most of the other steps I already completed, so now I need to develop my colonies. I have 2 colony ships that reached empty planets. I will replace each ship token with a 1 CP colony. Before I start my second movement phase, I need to run the alien player's economic phase. The red alien adds 10 CP to its fleet and 10 to its deck, and the blue player adds 20 CP to its deck. The aliens won't start launching fleets until the next economic phase. Before proceeding, I need to change to the yellow player to save my production sheet. I will use the Argo to explore the first deep space marker. These markers tend to be more dangerous, so this is where the Exploration 1 tech really shines. I find an asteroid field and move the Argo onto it. I will keep moving my scouts to explore my home system. Now, I will move my colony ships. As of now, only 1 planet remains uncolonized. I've revealed 3 planets, but there is a total of 6 more unexplored in my home system. The miner will drop the mineral it's carrying on my homeworld. MS pipelines make movement faster when traveling within their network, but most importantly, they generate extra income from colonies connected by them to my homeworld. I will move 1 pipeline to Tempe. This will generate an extra CP for me this economic phase. Now, let's reveal the newly explored sectors. I find 3 new planets. Now there is a nice cluster of planets below my homeworld. It might be a worthwhile endeavor to connect them to the MS pipeline. I proceed to the second movement turn. I will again explore deep space with my flagship. I find a danger marker which is removed from the game. I move the Argo to the newly explored sector. As before, I will keep using my scouts to explore the home system. I will keep advancing my colony ships to the empty planets. The miner will move to pick up any mineral. I am done moving for this turn, so I'll reveal the explored markers. I find 2 asteroid fields and 1 more planet. I proceed to the last movement turn for the round. Let's start again by exploring with the Argo. I find a nebula. Let's keep the Argo in its current sector for now. Once again, I move the scouts to explore. And I move the colony ships in the minor. I will not move the colony ship on Arcturus, but I will move 1 dependent. The minor will drop off its cargo on Tempe. The remaining colony ship will land on site. Let's turn the explored system markers. More minerals and 1 planet. Now I do have a huge cluster of planets on the left of my empire. Now that I finish all the movement turns, I can proceed to collect income. I collected a total of 10 CP from minerals. This time I've got 2 colonies producing 1 CP each. That's a total of 32 CP when added to my homeworld's income. Now, pipelines will contribute to my economy this phase. I have 1 colony connected to my homeworld. This provides me 1 CP. I still have a maintenance cost of 3 since I haven't lost or bought any combat ships yet. I have a total of 44 CP to spend this turn. I will buy 3 colony ships for 24 CP. I have room for 2 more ships since I have 5 shipyards available. I will purchase 2 MS pipelines for 6 CP. I really want to purchase another shipyard, but I need to start developing my ship size technology so I can build bigger ships. I am allowed to only purchase 1 step per technology every phase. I don't want to lag behind on this. I now increase my colonies. I start with the larger colonies and move down to avoid making a mistake. The 1 CP colonies will turn to 3 CP, and colony ships on planets will convert to 1 CP colony. Now I need to run the alien player's second economic phase. Both alien players generate 20 points of tech. Also, both purchase Movement 2 technology. This will allow its fleets to move faster. The red player launches an extermination fleet with 10 CP. The blue player launches a 50 CP expansion fleet. I will use the named fleet tokens to represent extermination fleets and the nameless token for the expansion fleets. The number token below will help me remember which fleet number is assigned to it. If I scroll down to the alien player tech level, I can see that both of them are now at move 2. This means that their fleets will move 2 spaces on the last movement turn of each round. I will start the third round using the Argo to explore. Nothing interesting, just another danger token. I will move the Argo to the sector it just explored. The scouts will finish exploring my home sector. I want to expand my MS pipelines downward to allow my new fleets to reach my outermost planets faster. The 3 colony ships will start their journey towards Haldir, Valhalla, and Vega to colonize them. Let's flip the newly explored markers. I find even more minerals on the last planet in my home system. In previous rounds, the alien players didn't have fleets on the board. This round is a bit different as I need to deal with their movement. The red player's extermination fleet will target my homeworld. It'll take the fastest route there, avoiding combat when possible. The blue expansion fleet will try to reach the closest enemy colony, so I need to analyze what would be its target. The planets Arcturus and Bending can both be reached by the AP on the same amount of rounds. I will roll a d10. On a result of 1 through 3 will target Psi, on 4 through 6 Arcturus, and 7 through 9 Bending. The roll is a 1, so we'll go after Psi. The AP's target gets reset at the beginning of each movement round, so it might change next time. The Argo will keep on exploring for now, but seeing how an enemy is approaching, I might want to start moving it back to defend our systems. I finally find something worthwhile. A 10 mineral token close to our planets will be useful. I now only have 1 unexplored home system sector. I'll explore it and start consolidating my fleet on Psi. I will keep moving my MS pipelines and colony ships. The miner will return with its mineral to my colony. I accidentally moved too many pipelines downward. I will return 1 back up. I will move the MS pipeline on Tempe back to my homeworld to connect it to the rest of the network. Let's flip the last unexplored home sector. I find a mineral token. The AP fleets keep moving towards their predefined targets. Before entering an unexplored deep space sector, the AP will explore its tile. It will always take the shortest route with the most exploration markers. If there is a tie, I decide where it moves. Both fleets find a danger token and move on to the explored sector. Now I take the last movement turn of this round. I will keep moving all the scouts towards Psi. I turn all the MS pipelines onto their active side as I will not move them this turn. The 3 colony ships reach empty planets to colonize. Finally, my miner moves back into space to grab some minerals. I just realized I forgot to explore with my flagship. I'll do that now before ending the round. It's a black hole. I'll move the Argo up towards the minerals. Now the AP takes its last movement turn. The red extermination fleet finds a nebula. The blue expansion fleet finds the warpoint 2. At the moment it is inactive, but once the second warpoint is found, the two sectors will be considered adjacent. I am done with movement and now I can generate my income. I was only able to collect 5 minerals. Now I've got 2 colonies generating 3 CP each, and 3 colonies generating 1 CP. That's a total of 9 CP plus 30 from my homeworld. My merchant network now expands to 2 planets. The maintenance of my fleet is still 3. I think I will buy a new miner seeing how much mineral is out there. That will cost me 5. I will pay 6 more for 2 MS pipelines. It would be a good idea to place a shipyard on site to serve as a forward base in the future. That will cost me an additional 6 CP. I think I will purchase 2 more pipelines to make it 4. That'll cost me 12 instead of 6. I will increase my ship size technology by 1 step for 15 CP. Now I am at level 3, that means I could purchase cruisers if I wanted to. I will place my purchased ships in my homeworld. I've got 5 SYs there, so I can build a total of 5 hull. I will place the new shipyard on site. Now I increase my colonies. The 3 CP colonies will increase to 5. This is the maximum they can reach. I will also increase the 1 CP colonies and the colony ships like last time. I will end the first part here. On the next video, I will complete the alien player's third economic phase and proceed to the next movement phase. We weren't able to see any battles this first few rounds. Hopefully, we can see a little more action next time. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and let me know your thoughts on this game.